the star of the show. Your loved ones in spirit are the star of the show. When it comes to a reading and bringing them through, it doesn't matter who we are. We just get out of the way. The best mediums you can find are the ones that will we get out of the way and allow the information to come through. We don't dress it up in judgment or anything like that. Any kind of belief system, it's all about what they've got to say to you. I believe things that Jesse said, and now I feel so stupid. Sarah, don't feel stupid, because he's very convincing. He's very convincing with what he says, how he says it. And also, what else have you got to gauge it against? If he's very convincing and there's no one else saying anything different, or you just haven't seen anyone else saying that different, you're just hoping that he's the one that can connect you with your loved one, because people are in a vulnerable position. Unfortunately, he takes advantage of that, and you're not on your own, so please. Oh, that's 8 years, isn't it? It's 8 years. He says, yeah, children under 8 years, because they're not negatively or positively charged energy. Because that's his belief about this 15 planes business. 15, 7 above, 7 below, and 1 in the middle. Not positive or negatively charged. It's absolute horsepower. How do you get a reading? Chris, if you'd like to book a reading with Jen, myself, or any of the other Misfits, just go to misfitmedium.com and we'll be more than happy to bring your loved ones through. Here's a big difference. Jesse needs the money. Jesse will tell you what he wants to tell you. Right? He's on again, is he? He'll tell you what he wants to tell you. Right? Because he doesn't care. He says he's desensitized to death. That doesn't make him a good medium. You've got to have empathy for the person that you're reading for. If you have a true connection with spirit, then you feel the love that that person feels for the person that you're reading for. For us, when we're reading, it's a privilege, an honor, and a pleasure to bring through your loved ones. We do it with respect, we do it with honesty, integrity, and elegance. That's being a proper medium. It's about putting you in a better position than when we found you. Not leaving you feeling distraught and not knowing where your children are or where your loved ones have gone, or he will tell you stuff like your loved one is angry with you. Didn't say. Well, if he's on, I've heard that when he's live, because he's on his last legs in terms of how and when he can go live, I've heard that people sometimes go over there and report his abusive behaviour. I've heard that. I've heard that people do that. I don't know who would do that, but I've heard that that's what people do. Sorry, that's my twitchy eye there. Oh, he's not live. Okay. Oh, you mean he's back in here, is he? He's not live at the minute. Oh, that's a shame. We could have all gone over there, couldn't we? We could have all gone over there. Maybe Natalia can come back. But the point being, and thank you for asking, right? But just remember, what he tells you, take it with a pinch of salt. Right? A massive, bucket of salt, to be honest. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah.
You're saying a massive bucket.
Take it with a massive bucket of salt because none of it is true. I'm sorry to for those of you, if there's anyone who's actually found comfort in what he says, there's more comfort in the real truth, right? If you found some comfort in what he says and it resonates with you, then I'm not going to disrupt that for you. But what I will tell you is the harmful information that he comes out with has no basis. As a spiritual person, you can see someone who is connected with spirit, right? You can tell when someone is talking nonsense. And for the people in who are saying that they feel a bit silly because they didn't realise they fell for his charms or his lies or whatever, don't feel silly. For us, we can spot it a million miles away. There's little things like when he says, oh yeah, I talked to my spirit guide, I can't remember what name is, the one that's like the one by the plant or whatever. And he turns around there and has a conversation. Well, what are you doing? Well, why do you want... What's this all about? Like he's having a conversation with another human. Then you hear his readings and he's going, well, I've kind of got this lady and she's kind of ish about this ish kind of height. And she's got greyish, brownish hair. She kind of looks a bit like you. What's her age? I don't know. I'll be guessing. Right? That's Guessy King. That's what he does. So when he's turning around and talking to the plan or the spirit guide or whatever, it's bullshit because that's not how his readings are. You see him talk around that and he talks about how he has his spirit guide. Yeah, he tells you he doesn't know where they all come from. And also, when you watch him do his diagrams, right? If he was connected to a spirit guide, he would have asked her, "Where do you come from? how come you're assigned to me? Because you can ask those questions. So he doesn't know the answers. That's why he doesn't do that stuff. He'll also, at the top of his planes, he puts spirit guides, angels, archangels right at the top. They're not the same level. Spirit guides are way below angels. Angels are way below archangels. There are many, many levels. They're not planes. It's not an airport. I know he likes an airport. It's not an airport. These are energetic layers, and they're not on the same level. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know. He has so many haters. Why hasn't TikTok took him off? Because, to be honest with you, we're all guilty. We're all guilty of keeping him on there. Because we're all, people are following him, or people go and look at his lives and watch him. Half the people in his lives are just there going, "Oh my God, have you seen this shit?" Right? Half of the people in the live are people slagging him off. If they just stopped or blocked rather than just not bothered, he would have a lot less people in there. But because he gets people in there, although it's dwindled by it's cut down to about 30% of what it used to have. Thanks to the likes of Lady Whistledown and other people putting in hard work, and you guys putting in hard work, and doing the right thing and moving away from him. He's got a lot less, but he's only been here, or has been here, because he's been feeding the algorithm, because so many people are in there and so many people are sharing his videos. Don't know why they do that. Why would you share his video? Why would you save it down? It's nonsense. Do babies continue to grow in spirit? I only ask. I've been told they do. All right, I'll answer this question before Jen comes in. I'll answer this one question.
I was going to answer that too.
Oh, would you like to answer it?
No,
no,
go first.
no, go on if you want to.
No, you go first. I just had a reading with someone who lost her right before I came down here.
Oh.
She lost her grandbaby, so.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. So I'll just answer that question. Do babies age in spirit? Spirit will always come through in the age that you're ready to receive them. Right? So if someone has passed when they are old, no one likes to be remembered for how they were exactly how they passed, right? So if someone got to like 89 years old and they've lost a few inches in height and they've lost a lot of weight and they're not the person that you remember, the grandparent that you used to spend that time with when you were 5 years old, that's not how they want to be remembered. They don't want to be remembered for that person that was 89 years old and barely moving in a bed. They want to be remembered for the person that they were 20 years before, 15 years before, 10 years before. The one that was full of life, full of beans. That's the person. It's how you remember is how they will come through. So your baby, if you believe that your baby is, let's say if a baby, say 1 year old when it passes, if you are ready to receive your baby in a 1 year old state, like you believe your baby's going to be forever 1 year old, right? Then that's how your baby will appear to you. If you believe that my son or my daughter must have grown up there, and it was 17 years ago, they must be at a certain age, then that's how they'll come through to you. But